Hey, and thanks for joining me today. This is going to be the Craft Room Helpers, my favorite craft tool collaboration and giveaway. There are 8 of us YouTube crafters that will be sharing favorite craft tools that will help you in your craft room. Each of us will be doing a giveaway as well on each of our channels. And to enter, all we're asking is that you subscribe and leave a comment, and we would love it if you gave our videos a thumbs up. Below, you'll find all the lineup as well as all the additional information that you need. Make sure you click the Show More button in the description box so that you don't miss out on all the information. The giveaway is open to US residents only due to shipping costs. The giveaways on each channel will run from Saturday, February 16th through Saturday, February 23rd, 2019. The winners will be chosen randomly from the qualifying entries and announced shortly after. So again, to qualify for the individual channel giveaways, you must be a subscriber and leave a comment on our channels. So there might be additional rules for each channel, so make sure you listen carefully. So without further ado, my crafty tool is going to be my handy dandy Cricut. Now, I've had my Cricut about a year now, and I've made so many nice things. I've even started a small home business using it, doing vinyl work and logos and graphics. I've had a Silhouette before, but I really like the Cricut just because it's seems a little bit easier to use. When you go ahead and cut something, it is very easy to just get into a routine, and it'll cut the paper, spit it out, and then you just keep feeding paper, whereas the Silhouette really didn't do that. I had to do a little bit of extra work. But I really love my Cricut. I'm sure people know what a Cricut is by now, but if you don't, it's an electronic cutting machine. There's a blade that is on this side, and you load your design into this online software, and when you set it to go, the machine will cut out your shapes. So you'll see in the video that all of these were individual shapes, and we went ahead and, again, I'll show you in the video the assembly of the card. Another good thing about the Cricut is you can buy pens. So if you stuck a pen in this side, you could actually have it do some writing. Like I could have had it write "thank you" on here. I did stamp this, but I probably could. I could have used the pen to write that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop up some things on the screen that I've done over the last year with my machine. Again, I've done things from cards to 3D paper projects, to vinyl, to promotional gifts, to all sorts of things. And I love my machine. You know, I don't know where I would be without it, really. It is so handy, especially when my kid needs a shirt, or there's an event at school and they need decorations or just some help with cutting things. I'm able to do this. You know, there's hundreds and thousands of designs available online that you can download. I've created my own designs. I really enjoy it. I had a manual die cutting machine before with the metal dies, and although I really like that, for certain things it just was limiting because I was having to look and find these metal dies to be able to do what I wanted, and a lot of times they weren't readily available, or I had to wait for shipping or pay for shipping, where if I need a shape or something, it's readily available online. There's thousands of SVG stores and design stores where I can purchase designs such as this, and I can make my own. So I'm going to go ahead, and if I hadn't already popped up all the photos of my prior projects, I will do so now, and then I will show you a little bit of the machine in action, and then we'll put together this card. All right. Right, so I have my design already loaded into Design Space, and I've done a prior video that I will link in the description box below, and that will be below the hop information, so that you can come back after the hop and you can take a look, and that video shows you how to get to here. So I thought I would continue and show you how to go ahead and send these to the cutter. So now that I have my design in Design Space, there's two things, or there's one thing really that you have to do. If you have an SVG from an outside company other than Cricut, you're going to have to do what's called attach your score lines. And you can see in this design here, there's some score lines, and there are some score lines here. So really, all you have to do is click on the design. You'll notice down here on the bottom right hand corner, the little paper clip and attach lights up, and you click it. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to this one and attach it. And basically what that does is to tell the machine that this entire design should cut together. Otherwise, Design Space will put the score lines on another mat and the design on a separate mat. So telling it to attach puts them all together. Alright, so now the only thing now I have to do is click Make It. And you'll see from this screen, now Cricut separates all those colors that were on the canvas before. It automatically separated those into different mats for me. So now all I have to do is go get my colored cardstock and feed it into the machine one at a time. And the good thing about the Cricut is, as you can see, I will have 6 mats. And so once it's done, it'll spit out my cut cardstock and then ask me for the next mat. And then when that's done, it'll ask me for the next mat. So it's very convenient and easy to, once you get a system going, just to keep going. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to cut, and I'll go ahead and probably speed through this one, and I'm not sure I'll show you all 6 mats, but I did want to show you a little bit of how the machine cut and a little brief overview of Design Space. So let's go. Now I've already went ahead and I loaded my paper onto the mat. I'm going to put it underneath the little guides here, and I'm going to load it. Now I have a dial here, and I'm going to go ahead and dial what type of material I'm using. I'm going to move it to cardstock and press the Cricut cut button. Yeah, when you remove your cardstock, it's better to flip your mat over and remove your mat from your cardstock. That way your cardstock doesn't bend. So there you go. Sometimes I just have to go and pick these little intricate ones out. They're cut. They just need to be pulled out. And there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and run through all the rest, and I'll meet you back. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this card together. It's pretty quick. Make sure my glue runs. Alright, so I went ahead and I scored on all the score lines, and this is super easy. I'm going to put some glue here. Line this up here. Just want to line that corner up, like so. Flip it over. And bend it over there. And this card will stand up even. Ta-da! Alright, so now let's go ahead and decorate the front. I really liked this paper. This reminded me of if you're drinking coffee and reading the newspaper. It reminds me of when I was a kid and my parents would drink coffee and read the newspaper, so I thought this was a good choice. I'm going to add that here. Now these are going to go across the sides and the front. So we are going to just put these on. And when you have a piece like this, make sure you put the glue on the back of this, because if you put the glue on this, you will get it all over and it'll show through the cutouts. So there's one. This is going to go across the top here. So let's apply that. We'll do the side ones. This is going to go here. Let's fold that over. And then this one's going to go here. Just like that. Looking good. This is cute. All right. So now this has a sentiment, and I have the sentiment. What did I do with the sentiment? I knocked it out of the way. So this comes with some that you can print. I wanted it to be a thank you card, so I used a stamp that I had for thank you because I thought it would be great to be able to, if you know, sometimes when you thank somebody, you give them a gift card. I thought this would be a really cute card to give them with the gift card. So that will go right there. And we'll pop this up right here. Now this also comes with a blank paper that you can put on the back, so you can write your message or your sentiment. We will add that. Like so. And then lastly, this piece goes on the back. So let's put some glue on that. And get that on the inside. Like so. And there you go. You have this really cute card, and it folds flat to go in the envelope. So let me show you the envelope really quick, because that is super easy too. So I cut it out of some craft cardstock. You're going to fold the bottom up and the sides in. We can crease the top as well. And now all I need to do is glue it together like this. So usually what I do is I'll put glue on the edges. Like that. And there you go. And this will close up to fit right inside. Just like that. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun showing you my Cricut machine and making this really cute card. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, this is part of the blog hop, so make sure you go into the description box below. You might have to click on show more to see the entire description, and you'll see the links to the other designers. Until next time, bye.